472B Design Template Book by Natalie Jones, Nina Heinz, David Gordon, Sonal Mekwan, and Ali Cunningham. Our purpose was to improve the design template book by having each of us interns design a resume and corresponding business card in order to revamp the current template book.
It took me a while to figure out what direction I was going in with my resume and business card designs. I created this with my roommate in mind. She's an accounting major, so I thought that she could use a simple resume that could still help to set her apart. I used Museo and Museo Sans in 400 and 700 weights to differentiate categories and chose to add colors to the initials at the top so it would stand out if someone was flipping through a stack of resumes. The color can easily be changed by future managers if a customer wants something different, and the typeface can also be changed through paragraph styles. Besides Museo, I would suggest Avenir. David's designs are mostly geared towards those in a creative field. The font used for the name is Lobster 1.4, and the font used for all other text is Adobe Devanagari. While both the business card and resume templates have a professional feel to them, they both utilize bright colors in the design that may not be appropriate for all fields. He created a custom logo for use on the business card, which is also used for the bullet points on the resume template. A modified version of this logo is also used for the background of the resume template. Both the yellow and orange colors used on the business card are used in the resume to have consistent color use across both templates.
For my business card and resume design, I was going for a simple, clean design that any student would be comfortable purchasing. To keep the designs of both cohesive, I added the color that I used on the business cards to the resume. One of the changes that I made from group critiques was the placement of the text on the front of the business card. In my original design, the text was offset. My other interns and managers suggested that I center the text instead, which ended up looking cleaner and being better for a template design.
For my business cards and resume, I tried to make it gender neutral, while still making it appealing towards design students as well as other majors. I used Beavis New as the font and kept the colors black and white with an accent color that the customer can choose. This will make it a little more customizable by allowing the customer to choose their fonts and colors while still keeping it easy for the design manager to edit. Since we went through 3 rounds of proofing with us interns, I had to make changes every week. Some of these included making the lines on the business card thicker, as well as making the font on the resume smaller. The critiques of each proof were very helpful to make my design what it is now. It also helped that we had to print out the proofs so you could really see what it was going to look like as a finished product. That is where I found most of my problems, like realizing the font was too large. The mock-up of the business cards pictured here will appear in the new template book as well as a resume mock-up to make the templates look more presentable so customers will be more willing to buy them.
For my resume and business cards, I went with a clean, simple design. Each of the interns originally designed 2 resumes and 2 business cards, but by the end of our critiquing process, we each had to choose the favorite of our 2 designs. It was hard to get rid of one of the designs after working equally hard on both, but it was good for us to work as a group to choose the designs that would make the template book appeal to the widest audience. Throughout this process, we learned a lot about the importance of multiple proofs, character and paragraph styles, designing for a specific customer, and constructive criticism.
Our UGS manager, Erin, taught us about using character and paragraph styles in InDesign. These tools are helpful for templates because it's very simple for whoever is editing the template to go in and change the text. Utilizing these tools is also good for larger publications so that the designer can manage fonts easily.
For the fonts and colors within the design template book, each intern contributed 2 suggested fonts and 10 suggested colors. These allow the customer to create a more customized design to themselves, but it still allows for time efficiency for the design manager.
As you can see on the right, before this quarter, the Design Services template book was a binder, with the designs held in plastic sleeves. This did not look very presentable and did not encourage customers to use the template book from UGS. Now, as you can see in the picture on the left, the book is perfect bound with the templates and mockups inside. The cover features a die-cut circle to showcase the UGS logo and make the book look more professional.
Thanks for listening, and thanks, Erin, for a great quarter.